Next one on YouTube is 3zinferno. So I'm gonna make another budget deck video right now. I wasn't gonna make one so early, but I really wanted to test this program and see how it works on YouTube. This program is called Hypercam, so shout out to Arbiter Spar. He's been telling me about this program. Told me about it a few times already, so I decided to try it out. I did a little test yesterday. Didn't upload it to YouTube, so I'm just doing this one to see how this works when I upload it. Now, this is the Monarch video that I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is for the budget player again. So most of these cards are, yeah, all these cards are like cheaper than $5 most likely. So here we are. Let's talk about the main deck. Or the side deck. I mean, the extra deck isn't, I mean, exactly budget, but I mean, you can run things like, instead of Zen mains, you can run with the Leviathan or something, but you don't really need Leviathan in here. It's just, these are somewhat filler side deck and extra deck, or the extra deck. So maybe don't pay attention to the extra deck. But the main deck, we have three Kaiser Glider. Shout out to this guy, Locals, I forgot his name, but he's a good player, and he played Kaiser Glider. If you don't know what this does, this card cannot be scored by battle with a monster with the same attack, 2400, so the same as Logia. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, return one monster on the field to its owner's hand. So, this has a compulsory effect when it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard. Note the wording of this card. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, it does not say from the field. So it has the same text as Light and Darkness Dragon. So if you Light and Solemn Warning or Light and Darkness Dragon, its effect still activates. The same goes with Kaiser Glider. If you Solemn Warning it, or if you log in negate it, you still get to impulse something back, which is really broken. So those are my light and dark light and dark Monarchs, quote unquote Monarchs. You have your one Light and Darkness Dragon. 3 effect Veilers. These Veilers are really good. They also combo well if you can't draw any Monarchs, you can't draw some other stuff. Combo well with 3-1, you can make Formula Synchron. One of my favorite plays, Treeborn plus level 1 tutor into Formula Synchron. Then you have 2 Trigodias and Gores and 3 Battle Faders. Just good to, let's just stall. It's good against dragons right now. Dragons are really played right now, and using these can help you survive. Also, Insectors try to swarm you, and then you can outlast them. Trigodia, Gores, and Battle Faders. And the next turn, you can get rid of their things with Sorcerer, like Darkness, Monarchs, Econ, Soul Exchange, things like that. Then you have your 3 Swap Frogs and Ronin Totem, which sets up well for Gachi. Lets you wall up if you need to, which is really good. Then you have your 2 Chaos Sorcerers. Again, you have 6 lights. You have your 3 Veilers, 3 Kaiser Gliders, and then you have plenty of dark. Oh, and your Light and Darkness Dragon. Then you have your 3 Caius and 2 Trigodias of Gores and each other. Okay, and maybe if you have to set the fader or something. Anyway, most likely not. You have your Allure for plenty of dark targets. 11 if I put my quick count. Then you have Foolish Barrel to set your Treeborn engine going. Put Swap Frog in there for Ronin Totem, put a Light or Dark in there for Sorcerer, things like that. You have 2 Econ, 2 Creeper Swap, and 2 Soul Exchange. I really like this setup because Soul Exchange is good to get rid of silly cards you really have to get rid of, like Dolkas. Is perfect against Dolkas. This gets rid of 2 monsters at once. So let's say Insectors, they set up with they leave their Insector Dragonfly and Centipede on the field. You can Soul Exchange one and Caius the other one. Because maybe you don't have a Treeborn Liberator yet, so it's good for setup. Gets rid of your opponent's monsters. Econ is good, combos well with Treeborn Frog and even Ronin Totem skills with opponent's monsters. Creature Swap's good with Ronin Totem, Treeborn, all the Battle Fader, things like that. 2 MSTs and Heavy Storm. I don't really think you need 3 MSTs right now in this deck, honestly. I mean, it's not bad, but sometimes I just feel like you just draw it all the time and you don't really need to draw MST. So that's my opinion on that. Heavy Storm, of course, Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Book, Pot of Avarice, and Treacherous Trap Hole. It's just really unexpected still. People don't expect it. Even in the Monarch deck, they just think running traps. but checker is actually really good. You can still destroy your own stuff too, like you have to destroy your own like tree board or something like that. To pop something that will ruin the game for you. So ignore the extra deck. I just made it. I mean, honestly, everything here is set pretty. It's not too bad. Levier and Zen are a little more expensive, but then again, level 3s. I don't know when you level 3 in this deck. So yeah, ignore this. Except, I mean, you got your gadgets. You need the formula. You need so highest plus there are 7s and things like that. Okay. Um, but I want to talk a little bit about the side deck because the side deck's really intriguing to me. You know how I transformational side, and I think it really catches people off guard. I think this is a possibility. It's a really rough side deck, but I really think it's a possibility. Because the thing about Monarchs is, what do people side in against me? They side in they side in Macrocosmos, DD Crows, cards like that remove your tree blend and things from play. So with that, you might as well play along with it and decide in your macrocosmos and your bottomless and your scout planes and beauty survivors, which allow you to have a separate engine besides the frogs. So you would take out these 6, or BD survivors, scout planes, and macrocosmos, and so you take out like some bailers, some swaps, rodent killing tree for the macro engine, and that allows you to keep going. So I really think it's a pretty cool thing that you could do. Um, Another thing, if you don't want to transformation side, I think one important card would be Imperial Iron Wall, because it stops your opponent from removing from play your monsters. So check that out, see how you guys like it. And I hope you guys like this budget one. Let me know. If you really want to make this deck a little more expensive, of course there's Max C's you can play. You can also play Blackluster Soldier instead of Chaos Sorcerer, so you have access to a PLS. It's a little better than Chaos Sorcerer, so I take out the Sorcerer for a Blackluster Soldier. And if you guys like, you can put more like darkness rating in here. I personally like it at 1, but since you do run a lot, like 2 soul chains, 2 recon, 2 creeper swap, or not just swaps, but these 4 cards right here, I think Light Darkness could be run at 2. I just don't like that drawing it sometimes, but I mean honestly, Light Darkness is a really good card for the meta right now. And so there's Light Darkness rating. And that's about all I have for this video right now, so remember to check me out on Facebook, 3zinferno, and also I'll be at Frankenstein's again on Wednesdays with Richard in the booth, so let me know. Let me say hi and whatnot, and bring me cards to buy. Alright, thanks guys. 3zinferno, signing out.